MCL-Designer's My First App series, Collecting Data. In this module, we're going to show you how to develop the part of the application that handles barcode and quantity input and registers everything in a file. At this point, you should already have a project set up with a screen for data collection. If you haven't, check out modules 1 and 2 of our My First App series. Let's start by creating a data file. That's what we call local files in Designer. Open the Data Files module. Right-click below Data Files and choose Add File. Define an alias for the data file, in this case, data reg. Open the Design tab to define the fields you need. Double-click the first row and rename it Barcode. This is where the scanned barcode data is going to be stored. Then click OK. Double-click the second row to create a second field. Rename it Quantity. This will store the quantity. Then click OK. And now for the last field. Call it Timestamp and close the window. Click OK to apply. Double-click the data collection screen to open it. We're going to add an input barcode control. Go to the Control tab and drag an input barcode into the screen wherever you feel is best. Double-click it to open its Properties window. We need to create a variable to receive the barcode data, so click the icon next to the variable field. In the Program tab, add a variable named Input Barcode and click OK. Now let's check the barcode options. Select the General Scanner Profile. In this case, we're using an existing scanner profile, but you can create one of your own so you can define the barcode symbologies allowed for this input. Define the minimum and maximum length for the barcodes to be scanned and click OK. Now we're going to add an input control to receive the quantity. Again, go to the Control tab, drag an input keyboard onto the screen and double-click it. We need a variable to receive the input, so click the icon next to the variable field. Add a program variable named Input Keyboard and click OK. Define the minimum and maximum length for the data to insert. Click OK to apply and close the Properties window. At this point, you need to define the processes to store the data being collected here. So double-click an empty screen space to access its properties and open the Actions tab. Click Add Action, select the Validate event and click OK to apply. The Validate event runs after the operator has entered data into the input fields correctly. Delete the default GoToRoutineOut process. We want to add more processes and not leave the screen after validation. In the Process tab, click the data file icon to open up the related processes. We're going to use the Write a Record process. Drag it to the Actions tab below the Validate event. This opens its Properties window. It already has the name and the fields of your data file, so you just need to map each field with a variable. In the first row, click the icon to open the Variables window. Select P-Input Barcode and click OK. Again, click the icon in the second row and this time select P-Input Keyboard. Click OK to apply and move on to the next one. For the timestamp field, we're going to use a system variable because we want to add the current timestamp to each barcode scan. Open the System tab, make sure the Date filter is on, and then select a timestamp variable. Click OK here, and again in the Properties window. The operator has to be able to repeat the data capture as many times as he wants, so we need to add another process that will keep the workflow on this screen and allow for more data inserts. Click the branch icon in the Process tab and drag the GoTo process to the Actions tab below the Write a Record. Select Current Screen as the GoTo destination and click OK to apply. These processes ensure that the captured data are saved in a data file and that the operator can continue to input data within the same screen. Click OK to close the screen properties. At this point, we're going to add a button to return to the menu screen. In the Control tab, click the button icon, then choose and drag one of the styles below onto the screen's bottom right corner. Double-click the button to open its Properties window. In the text field, write Back. Use the Action Quick Link to set the destination. Since the screen we're in was called with a Go sub in the first screen's menu button, we have to use Exit as the target for the GoTo to ensure that the application workflow is returned to that initial screen and that the program stack level decreases. Click OK to apply. If necessary, adjust the position and size of the back button. Use the addition points to resize it and drag it to the intended position. The data collection screen is complete. The next step is to set up another screen to display the collected data. Check out Module 4 of our My First App series.